So we're going to continue. For the Robberly STC 3D hotspots, we're going to right click on it and go to symbology. So and then in the value section, value and field 1, we're going to do emergent count. Alright, I don't find emergent count. Unique values, emergent count, history bin, emergent count, hotspot analysis bin. That's the bin value. Hotspot value, hotspot analysis value. Yeah, that's this one. Hotspot 99 something. Alright, 99% confidence, and this is a 0. Okay, the value, we can change it here. Add value color scheme, which is fine. Click symbol for not significant. Okay, and we're going to click property, and then we're going to click the color down row and select no color. No color. And then we're going to click apply. Just wait a little bit. Okay, and for the hotspot that are designated 90% confidence, we will make them partially transparent and therefore less prominent. Okay, and then we're going to click the back arrow and then click the symbol for hotspot 90%. Gallery back 90% is right here. Okay, 90%. Oh, no. I don't mean to change that. How do I go back? If I dump something, not diamond, go back. No. Where's my cube? I'm not used to this, so 3D cube. I have to find 3D cube. Alright. But the color will be different, 3D cube. And the size will be different. So I have to go back. I'm going to change it back. Let me look. Property. So it's, wow, 69.5 meter. 69.5. Okay, I have to change this back. 69.5. Alright, and then what is the color for this? Hotspot transparency. We're going to change the color. Color editor. So color editor, color properties. So color property, RGB, red 225, green 190. We will do 190. And for blue, we will do 190. And transparency, we will do 50. Okay. And then we have FBB, FF, BE. Click OK. And click apply. And back to there. How come it is so big? Did I type 69.5, 69.5 meters angle? I think it has to do with the size. So let me shrink down a little bit, maybe 30. Let's see how big it is. hit enter, click apply. Back to the gallery. It still looks big. Let me zoom out a little bit. I messed up. And they're not the same cube. Oh, but that's okay. Let me make it 20. Click apply. Doesn't seem that big now. And go back. Still a little big, maybe 15 meters. 15. 10. Click enter, click apply. Go back. It's on committed symbol format. No. Alright, just leave it this. So now, if we want to trouble seeing, we have a trouble seeing this hotspots, we're going to change the visibility of the wobbly incidence layer, either by turning it off or adjusting its transparency. Let's see, this one, if I add back this one. Alright, then we can do the transparency. Let's see. If we're still linking. I don't want to select anything clear. And go to explore. Yeah, still linking. So those are the area that has the new data, and we can use the swipe tool to reveal layers beneath the chosen layer. We're going to save the project, and then we will move on to make an animation. So for the animate the data, we're going to enable time for 3D hotspot layer. We're going to set up time slider and animate the data. We're going to set up the range slider to filter the data. Number one we're going to do is enable time. The robbery incidence layer includes a dispatch date attribute that can be used to indicate time. We have to enable time for 3D robbery hotspot layer. We're going to continue working in this one and make sure sim is active. Right now it's active. Let me click this map. Oh, view. So either local or global here. We're going to open the property of the robbery STC 3D hotspot layer, which is this one. Right click on it and go to property. And go to the time tab. So we do have a time tab. Let me zoom, make it bigger. Time tab, and this one. Select each feature has start and end time fields. Layer time, each layer has start and end time fields. And then from the layer time drop down list, we're going to start date from the start time field drop down list and end time from the end time field drop down list. So drop down list, start date. We're going to see that we do have a start time and end time, start time and end time, start date, end date. And if the time extent does not refresh automatically, we can click the calculate button and then click OK. So time extend 2000 January. Yeah. Calculate. So time offset days. So the calculate button ensures the full time extent. And end time is specified. The extent can also be changed later when adjusting the time settings. So we notice that a bar appears near the top of the map, or a small box under the upper right hand side corner. It's right here. Click OK first. Let's see, where's the bar? I need to close everything. I don't need symbology anymore. Okay, I didn't see the bar. Just right click on it again and go to property, and then it's right here. For the time, the time slider indicates that the map has successfully detected the temporal data that we specified. We have to see the time since last time we did for the days, 1 month, and it's from January the 1st to January 31st. Yep, we might have to change the time. Okay, our time bar is right here. Click OK first and go back to time bar, and that's the one you mentioned here. So the time slider, small box in the upper right hand side corner, it's just right here, not on the right hand side corner. But the time slider indicates that the map has successfully, maybe it's right here, and the interface changes a little bit, and I cannot slide time zone, and I can specify time zone. That's cool. Here's all the building function right now. We're going to locate the animation controls in the upper right corner of the map frame, and we do not have it. Oh, it's right here. So you have to hover on top of here. So, and then we can locate the animation control in the upper right corner of the map frame. It's right here. And if necessary, we're going to click the time down arrow to expand the animation controls, or hover the mouse over the animation control to see them. And then we're going to click time tab to make it activate, which we did. So we click the enable time icon. Enable time icon. Where is enable time icon? We have to find it. Enable time icon. Okay, all time enable the time icon. So the time tab contains all the settings to control animation. So the time extent is indicated in the full extent group. So we didn't have a start time yet, but here it's showing a start time of January 31st, 2014, and end time is December 31st, 2014. Because the time extents show full 12 months, all the robbery incidents displayed represent a full year and are shown on the map. We will adjust the start time slightly. So we will do is change the start date in January 1st, 2014. And next, we will adjust the current time to show only 1 month of January. So it will be January 31st. So now we have a 1 month. Nope, it's not 2013, it's 2014. I don't want December. It will be January 1st. Perfect. Alright. How come we back to 15 again? I think I would just type it in there. Alright. And in the current time group, we're going to change the start date and then end date. Start